100 servicemen from Connecticut lost their lives during the Battle of Iwo Jima during World War II. A foundation set up in their memory is taking strides to see that they are never forgotten. Joining me now are Gary Roy, who is the president of the Iwo Jima Memorial Historical Foundation, and Sam Garasulo, who is a World War II veteran and Iwo Jima survivor. Welcome to Connecticut Style. Thank you so much for being here.
All right.
Gary, let's start with you and tell me a little bit about the foundation.
The foundation was formed from the Iwo Jima survivors formed the foundation back in 1996. And over a period of years, as we lose some of our Iwo Jima survivors, the foundation's picked up more of a role to take care of the park. We're responsible for all the upkeep of the park, the utilities, and of course to do the ceremonies to remember our fallen soldiers.
Now, what, for people that aren't familiar with the park, it's in Newington. What can people see there?
It's on the line between Newington and New Britain, right next to Route 9. When the survivors built this park, I think everybody needs to know that this is the only Iwo Jima memorial in the United States built by Iwo Jima survivors.
Oh, okay.
And what you can see there is, of course, you're going to see a beautiful bronze statue of the flag raising.
You could actually see that from the highway, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And we do fly a 48-star flag on that all the time.
Cool. And it's also, this is a nonprofit. It's all run by volunteers?
We're all volunteers, and donations runs the whole park. We also have an internal flame, which is one of the only internal flames in New England for veterans.
Wow.
And of course, we also have a couple smaller monuments on the property for the corpsmen and the chaplains from Iwo Jima.
Now, Sam, you served in the U.S. Marine Corps. You survived the Battle of Iwo Jima. Tell me why having a memorial like this is so important to you.
What do you want to?
Well, you know, it's important to keep the memory alive because I know that many people you were with that day died, and it's important to just.
Well, there was so much confusion, and what you do, you take what is there and help the other person who is gone. And you don't make an issue of it. You just pick up the body and take it to the cemetery. And I mean, they have vans and some trucks and everything to take them down. And it's not a thing that you like to repeat, you know, when you see.
But you know, it was your job at the time. You were serving your country.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's just terrible,
but we did a wonderful. The Marines and everybody that was on the island were all heroes.
Oh, absolutely.
Nobody was a hero. They were all a hero when you were in the Marines, and after I ended up in Japan. And I ended up feeding some kids, Japanese kids, and wow. Taking the bad part out of me. The kids didn't have it controlled, and we had extra sandwiches or something. We want to help them and gave them their food.
Thank you so much for your service. Gary, let's talk a little bit about the event that's coming up on August 17th.
August 17th is our 5th annual VJ Day Candlelight Service of Remembrance. And we're just encouraging anybody to come down the park that night and light a candle for anybody who's ever been in the service at any branch, any time, who's passed away, and you can say their name and ring a bell.
Okay, and you also have a Marine commissioning event being held on August 31st.
Yeah,
what are those details?
I don't know the exact time of it yet.
Okay.
They've been using the Iwo Jima Memorial Park for about the last 4 years to get commissioned. The Marines have, and it's a really nice ceremony.
But it's really worth the time to go check it out. I mean, it's right here in Connecticut. You said it's the only one here, so just explain to why people should at least go and visit it.
You know what, there's many of them around the United States, but being the only one here in Connecticut, the only one in the United States that's built by Iwo Jima survivors, it means so much more.
Sure.
And it's run by the foundation. It's not funded by anybody. It's just run on donations and volunteers. And when you go there and you sit there for a while and you walk around and read everything that's around the base of that monument, you get a really nice feeling of what these guys must have went through.
Absolutely. Well, we'll put all the information up on our website, WTNH.com. Again, the ceremony is August 17th at 5:30. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, coming up next, we're heading into the kitchen with Chef Barbara when Connecticut Style returns. We'll be right back.